All right, you are coming to us, Terry, from a gym, and I'm told it's a boxing gym. This is your gym?
Yes, my gym. Boxing gym, yes.
Yeah, and I can see it behind you. Very impressive.
Right.
Looks very much like a gym where one would box.
Yes.
So your story so far checks out.
You get an A.
So do you teach boxing, and you're also a promoter of fights? Is that correct?
Yes, I do. I've been doing that for quite a while, the promotions, but I train fighters and run a gym. It's an interesting career.
And it's called Buckhead Fight Club. Is this Buckhead in Georgia?
Yeah, it's kind of like the Atlanta Financial District.
Sure.
Only we're also on an area that's really diverse. So we got all the great ethnic foods here, plus all the money.
Terrific. You've thought this all out. I know Atlanta a bit because for many years I worked for Turner, based in Atlanta. And I did some shows in Atlanta and really love that city. Yeah. It's an amazing place, incredible place. Yes. Now tell me, I'm kind of interested because I don't know much about fighting, but I'm curious about it. I know it's an amazing exercise. I mean, if you're really boxing, you exhaust yourself in about 30 seconds. It's an incredibly tough workout. It's a full body workout. But also, I like the idea of learning the science of boxing. Is that something you think you could teach me?
Oh, yeah, for sure. Definitely.
Right. Talk to me about...
It's a science and an art.
Okay. Talk to me about, what do you need to know about me to know about my potential as a boxer?
Well, you're already tall, which definitely helps.
Why does that help?
So people that are really tall, well, it's kind of like if you're playing baseball and you got a little bitty short bat or you got a long bat. Mm-hmm. You know, the ball's going to go further with a long bat.
Yeah.
So it actually has more power. Some tall people are slow though, but I don't think you're slow.
No. I've got very fast twitch muscles. Everything about me is
that's right.
Fast, quick, and so I think I would have a quick, powerful punch.
Oh, that makes it hard. Yeah, that makes it a hard punch.
Now, what about hand-eye coordination? Is that important?
It is important.
Well, this is over. This conversation is done. It's been nice talking to you. No, so hand-eye coordination, very important. I could probably develop that. I could get better at it. Yeah, and then
like Candy Crush or something.
Yeah.
I'm kidding.
I would love I would love a Rocky montage where he wakes up, breaks an egg into a glass and eats it, and then goes and plays Candy Crush to the same music.
Right.
And then he's playing Candy Crush as he slowly goes up the steps to that museum or library in Philadelphia. You know, my life has changed so much, Sona.
Has it?
Yeah, let me tell you how. I can just get all this stuff delivered right to my door. I mean, if you grew up when I did in the early 1920s, that was unheard of. You know, a kid in a cap had to, hey, boy, you know, and you'd say, yes, sir. And you'd have to say, you know, toss him a coin. Go get me that goose in the window. And he'd say, yes, sir, Mr. Scrooge. But that was like back then.
Yeah, but now it's not.
So much of our world digitized and automated. Why stick to old school mailing and shipping? If you mail or ship often, let Stamps.com do the hard part for you. Mm-hmm. Simply print postage and shipping labels right from your home or office. It's ready to go in minutes. No long lines or complicated setup required. It's the easiest, Sona.
It's the best.
Yeah, postage rates just increased again. Hello. Luckily, Stamps.com has the best discounts in the industry. Avoid the hassle and get started with Stamps.com today. Sign up at Stamps.com/Conan for a special offer that includes a 4-week trial plus free postage and a free digital scale. No long-term commitments or contracts. Just go to Stamps.com/Conan. So what else? I mean, I've got some muscle mass on me. You know, I can put on some muscle.
Well, we say in boxing, you know, never judge a book by its cover. So you can have all the muscle in the world and you can be horrible, or you can have no muscle and be amazing. So it really doesn't matter about the muscle. But if you have some
sky's
muscle,
the limit, Conan.
Throw a punch out there, you're in good shape.
You know, usually when people look at me and say, well, don't judge a book by its cover, I get insulted, but I'm deciding not to now. I'm deciding to take that as a compliment.
That's a compliment.
Yeah. How long would it take me to learn to be a pretty decent fighter, do you think?
How old are you now?
I just turned 60.
It takes a little time.
I just turned 60.
Yeah, okay. I would probably give it a few years.
Yeah.
Well, I only have a few years.
So he's 64 before he even knows how to box.
Well, there are,
at all.
nowadays, I mean, boxing's changed so much. You got Jake Paul and TikTok fighters, and now there's this thing where you can just slap somebody. There's like a sport where you just slap them and see if you knock them out.
I just want to slap people, and I want to be slapping people.
Over.
I want to slap people, but they can't slap me back. I'm just slapping at them and then run away.
I want to be like a 17th century dandy with a white gloves, slapping.
Yeah, you can probably get there in a month.
Exactly, Terry. I want to have some gloves that I take off, and I slap them with the gloves.
Yeah.
And then my henchmen and bodyguards move in, and I'm protected.
You want to challenge people to a duel, but then never have the duel.
Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Right.
You also want to do the old typey.
I love the old timey style.
Oh yeah, that's the best.
Yeah, is that in any way effective? How come that went away? Why did that go away?
Yeah, why did that old time? I did it in an SNL sketch once. I was obsessed with old.
I see all the
white
all the
Irish
old posters.
boxers.
They're kind of bent over
like this.
Yeah.
And so is that a? If a modern boxer went into the ring and fought Floyd Mayweather and was using that style, what would happen?
He would probably not last too long. But you know what that's from is like boxing used to be different. Especially in Europe, they would do like point scoring. So it wasn't about knocking people out. It was about how many points you could touch them with. So that's how they would box. It was about touching them. Yeah, I had a Hungarian fighter one time who told me he had like 1,000 amateur fights. I'm like, I would be dead by now. But he said, no, Mike Tyson ruined boxing, with all the power shots and knocking people out. It's the Americans. We kind of changed it, honestly. But before that, it was like, you could box like that.
Oh. Yeah, no, before Mike Tyson came along, I was feared.
Right.
And then he came along and changed everything.